Hi, welcome back, and today I'm wanting to share with you a little bit about just why it is that people are buying travel memberships every single day all around the world. And I really wanted to address a couple of questions that people have asked me, particularly over the last 4 or 5 months, since the world economic crisis has kind of hit the globe. And people have been really concerned about the fact that well, if there's been so much money lost and people are really struggling these days, how can they even afford to buy a luxury travel membership? Well, to start with, and they also say, let alone take any holidays, but let me just give you a bit of context here to start with. Whenever there is a world financial crisis as such, it's always driven. I mean, the media is almost making us do things that we wouldn't normally do. We're kind of all little puppets at the moment. And really what it comes down to is that there's never just like a disappearance of the world's wealth. It just shifts. It just moves from places to places. So there is always enough of everything going around, but it doesn't always get evenly distributed. So it sort of comes down to how the powers are being played. And I don't want to get too much into that, but really what it comes down to is that money is exchanged and it moves around a lot. So here's my experience, because I make it my experience as well. I create my own reality. I do not intend on falling prey to the media and to the bigger powers to be that want me to believe that my life is going to be difficult for the next 5-10 years, because I don't believe that it will be. I believe in abundance, and I believe in sharing the abundance and letting people realise that they can create their own financial reality. So one thing that is really important to me is to share with you just exactly what's happening from an industry trend perspective, and why it is that Global Resorts Network is beautifully positioned. Actually, probably even say threefold. First thing is that the largest group of people in the world that have actually created every single trend for the last 50 years is the baby boomers. So it all went back to when the babies were all born. Such a huge amount of people in the world were born between the years of, I think it's 1945 or 1946 through to about 1964. And that sort of 18-year gap there is a very, very prominent group of people, because every time there was a new technology evolved or a new way of life was evolving, it was being driven by this massive group of people, that for a span of 15 to 18 years there would be enough people to be servicing through these industries. And it all started with baby food, where when they were all born, the likes of Gerber and other, baby food in a jar and tin or whatever came very popular, because there was just so many babies to feed. And it went through to like the creation of toys, like through Mattel and all these other different toy companies, because they all needed toys. It went through all the different phases with music and freedom and all that kind of stuff that happened, into the time when the real estate market just started booming, because all these baby boomers were leaving home and they needed a place to live. So that drove the market prices up. So we had a big real estate boom, which then moved on to a stock market boom, every time you have a boom you have a crash type of thing as well. So it moved on to like a stock market boom, because their kids were getting older and they were looking at how they were going to be able to feed them, and it just keeps moving through. So the big question comes down to is, well, okay, this massive group of people over a span of 15 to 18 years, what are the things that they're going to be interested in as of now for the next 15 to 18 years? Well, the facts are that people are hitting their retirement age now, every single day for the next 15 to 18 years. Baby boomers all around the world are going to be looking at what they're going to be doing in their retirement years. And one thing that of course always pops up as one of the first things that people talk about naturally is travel. You know, they've worked all their life, they've worked hard, they've saved their money, they then just want to enjoy it and go and travel. So that's sort of position number one. Fantastic travel product, allows people to save money forever. Position number two is the fact that the actual internet is providing a great way to reach many people about this amazing opportunity. So the internet's growing. The internet will do nothing but continue to grow. We've got a product that is in demand. We've got a mechanism to market the product that is in growth stages. And then we also have, with the current situation in the world, we have a lot of people looking for a plan B. We have a lot of people looking for ways to earn money outside of having to trade trading time for dollars. And you know, particularly when, say, if some of these people, and you know, my parents are in the same situation, they had a lot of money invested in the stock market. You know, their net worth is half of what it was because of the stock market crash. And you know, they've got to sit down and say, okay, do I really want to go and keep on working, or am I going to expand my way of thinking and start to look at other ways of earning money? And you know, it's like, well, if I can leverage my time by just sharing my experiences in a way that I can save money on my own travel and resort accommodation and flights and cruises, etc., and I can be rewarded for it, not a lot to think about here, you know, it just makes sense. So there's the three things that I truly believe give the position of this company so much, and you as a representative or as an affiliate promoter of this travel membership in this company, just so much leverage and so much power. So stay tuned for tomorrow's video. I'm going to make it not as long as this one, but I am going to talk a little bit about, just a bit more about the actual products and services that are provided with the membership, and hopefully that will help you establish a bit more of a comfort level in knowing what it is that you'll be able to be promoting. Alright, take care and have a great day.